You can start, team.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thank you for giving us this opportunity to present the cost report document. It's my pleasure to introduce my team. I'm D. Rutvas and my colleagues Hemant and Praneeth from Team Super Ignite, Gurnak Institute of Technology, Hyderabad. Now, I would like to present our cost report document of our combustion vehicle. So, without any further ado, let's get into the topic. So, our CRD is breakdown into multiple departments. They are frame and body, steering system, wheel assembly and attach, braking system, powertrain and drivetrain, electronics, and bodyworks. So coming to next, yeah. So coming to type of cost. So our presentation is mainly divided into three parts for the cost division. They are material cost, tooling cost, and operational cost. Material cost is the amount of material and the quantity of the raw material used. Coming to tooling cost, it includes the total number of like all the jigs and also and the tool cost for which the machining is done. Coming to operational cost, it's the procedure cost of any item. So first division is frame. So in this, the raw material we use is chromoly steel AISI 4130. So for this, we have used approximately 12.5 meters of the material. So this material costed us around 400 rupees per meter. So the total would be like 4,972. Next, coming to the first process, it's a pipe bending. So we have total seven number of bends. So for each bend, it costs us 700 rupees. This 100 rupees includes some machining cost, labor cost, etc. So the total cost would be a 700. Next process, cutting and grinding. For this, it took us 150 minutes of total time. So the cost of operation would be 635 rupees, and the tooling cost is 115 rupees. Next, welding. So here in the welding, we have used the TIG welding. So the total number of weld lengths are 247 inches. So the cost of welding is 16 rupees per inch. It's an industrial standard. So and the cost of filler used for this weld length is rupees 139 rupees. So total cost is around 4,091 rupees. Next is notching. So notching is done on lathe machine using coping bed. So the total number of notchings are 38. So cost per notching is 12 rupees. So total cost would be 456 rupees. So overall cost for this frame and body is around 10,900 rupees. So next comes the steering system. So in the steering system, the parts manufactured are our steering wheel, steering column, pivot point, and steering column support. So here, the first process is laser cutting. So in this laser cutting, the time taken for this is 15 minutes. And the process cost is 365 rupees. So labor cost is 85. Laser cutting is done in the steering wheel for a aluminum section. Next, coming into lathe machining. Lathe machining took us around 20 minutes. So in this lathe machining, we have done the nylon part for the bearing supports. So this took 20 minutes, and the cost of process is 54 rupees. The labor cost is 30 rupees. Next, coming to cutting and grinding. So the time taken for this cutting is around 14 minutes. Process cost is 58 rupees. Tooling cost is 12. Here the tooling cost is for the tools used while cutting and grinding. Next, coming to drills. The total drills are 14. Time taken is approximately 10 minutes. So next, the process cost and the labor cost will be around just only 30 rupees. Next, welding. Here, the welding is also used like welding is TIG welding. The total number of weld length is 7 inches. Cost of weld is 16 per inch. The cost of filler is 7 rupees. Next, going into wheel assembly. So here the manufacturer parts are stub axle and also wheel hubs. So here the welding total weld length is 7 inches. The cost is 16 as usual. So the cost of filler would be 9 rupees. So the total cost is around 121 rupees. This welding is done in sub-axle. So coming to drilling, total number of drills is 18. Time taken is 20 minutes. Total cost would be a 38 rupees. Next, coming to lathe machining. Here, lathe machining, we have done both the sub-axle and the hub. Hub material is aluminium, whereas the stub material is MS. The machining cost of MS and aluminium is approximately same. So the total cost is around 1500, where the process cost would be 1250 and the labor cost is 250 rupees. Next, coming to braking system. In the braking system, we have done the brake pedal, the disc, and the disc hub. So here, the disc hub is done using lathe machine. So here, it took us around 23 minutes. And the material for use for this hub is aluminium as well. The total cost should be 713 rupees, in which the process cost is 575, and the labor cost charges are around 138 rupees. So coming into the disc and the pedal, pedal, they both are laser cuttings. So this combinedly took us 11 minutes, and the total process cost is 225 rupees. The labor cost is just 50 rupees. Total cost should be 275 rupees. Coming into welding, so this welding is used in this pedal. So it is approximately just 2 inches. So 16 per inch is as usual welding cost. So cost of filler will be 3 rupees and the total cost is 35 rupees. Now my colleague Pranit will continue this.
Thank you, Rutvis. Now, when we are coming to the drivetrain and fuel tank, here in powertrain department, we have in-housely manufactured the fuel tank and also the drivetrain components. When we are coming to the fuel tank system, here we have manufactured the fuel tank and a surge tank, and also in powertrain department, we have manufactured the chain guard too. And it costs us around the laser cutting. Laser cutting is for the uh, fuel tank and surge tanks. And when we are coming to the cutting and drilling, it is for the cross section areas and cutting of the excess parts of the fuel tank and also the chain guard. Here the cutting time is taken around 27 minutes, and the cost of operation is around 128 rupees, and and also the tooling cost, it is of 33 rupees. It includes the tooling cost and maintenance of the tools, and the total cost is around the 161 rupees. And when we are coming to the drilling, there are total 18 drills in this process, and the process and labor cost is around 53 rupees, and the time taken is around 11 minutes. So the total cost is around 53 rupees. And welding, here in welding, we have used the TIG welding as per requirements, and the total length of the welding is around 60 inches. The cost of welding is 16 rupees per inch, and the cost of filler rods used in this process is 33 rupees, and the total cost is around 993 rupees for the welding. And also laser cutting, for the time taken for laser cutting is around 10 minutes, and the process cost is around 194 rupees. Also the labor cost is around 56 rupees. The total cost is around 250 rupees, and the total cost of this segment is around 2000 rupees, 1500 rupees, sorry. Yeah. When we are coming to the bodyworks, the bodyworks are in-housely manufactured, and the operation cost is around 876 rupees, and the labor cost is around 1300 rupees. As the as we have inquired in the society and also the industries, and raw materials, the cost is around 5500 rupees, and the fasteners used to join the used to fix it to the vehicle is around 112 rupees, and the total cost of bodyworks is around 7788 rupees. Yeah. Yeah, this there are some purchased parts because of no manufacturing, like hub steering wheel and tires, rims, wheels, brake fluid, like master cylinder, engine, throttle cable, exhaust manifold, and insulation for the exhaust. Some electrical components, electrical wire starter switches, kill switches, and also the shaft and chain, which is suitable for our engine pitch and etc. are some majorly bought parts or the purchased parts in our vehicle. Next. Yeah. When we are coming to the total expenditure of our vehicle, it is of around 93,900 rupees, approximately 93,900 rupees. It is subdivided or categorized into different segments like frame, steering, fits and finishes, wheels, drivetrain components, brake system, electronics and wirings, and we have included the wastage charges too. Yeah, and the wastage of is around 2%, and the frame cost and all that is explained in the previous slides. Like this is the total expenditure of our vehicle, and this is the expenditure of our vehicle is around 93,900 rupees. Yes. Thank you, judges, and thank you, sir, for seeing our presentation.
Okay, please open your cost report that you have submitted.
Yes, sir.
Go to frame and body. You can hide this window, this presentation window. Yes. Frame and body. And CFB 100. Explain all the costs associated with this.
Yes, sir. CF 100, sir.
Yes, CF 100.
Yes, sir. So this is a frame part. In the process cost of 4,330 rupees, we have pipe bending of 700 rupees, notching of 456 rupees, cutting and grinding of total 750 rupees, welding of rupees 4,091 rupees. So here the total well lengths are 247 rupees. Cutting and grinding took us around 150 minutes. The cost of operation is 635 rupees. Yes, sir. That's it for the process cost. For the raw material cost, the the chassis material. It's a chromoly steel AISI 4130 grade. It is like 400 rupees per meter cost. Coming to tooling cost, its tooling cost is cost is in cutting and grinding, uh, in the cutting and grinding part.
Okay, what all is this tooling cost containing? Like 480, how does it summarize?
Yes, sir. In this cutting and in this tooling cost of 480 rupees, like majority of part is for the cutting, sir. Cutting in the cutting tooling cost took us around 115 rupees.
For what?
Sir,
For what?
I didn't get you, sir.
Like for what did you take cutting? Like what you have used cutting as a process also here in tooling cost. What is this cutting? What is it associated with it?
Sir, cutting here, we took long lengths of pipes, so we need to cut it into separate segments
No,
as per
that
the
is okay. I
requirements.
understood. Cutting as a process also you have used. So what is the difference between cost that is mentioned in the cutting and that is mentioned in the tooling for cutting alone?
So in tooling costs of cutting, tools like cutting wheels and grinding wheels are considered, sir.
And in process cost?
In process cost, the process of cutting using the angle grinder is considered, sir.
Okay, what is that cost consisting of? Like how much is the cost of cutting in process cost?
Sir, the cost of operation for cutting is 635 rupees, sir.
635 rupees. Okay, tell me the breakdown of this 635 rupees. What all has been added?
Sir, in the 635, it is only for chassis, sir, for the cutting of the pipe, those chromoly steel pipes, sir.
No, see, 635 must have been coming from several small values, right?
Sir, yes, sir.
What is those breakdowns I'm asking? You said
Oh,
cutting wheel, cost of cutting wheel you have added in tooling cost.
sir.
Still there is a majority of cost that is coming like 635 rupees. What is it making? Like 635, how is it coming?
Okay, sir. Sir, for, it is for the cutting of this chassis members, sir,
I
and
got
also some this
cutting as in
mounts.
what? As in what all the terms are associated with this? How did you calculate the 635? I'm willing to know that.
We considered the time consumed, sir.
Time consumed, and how is this money increasing with the time?
Within that time and the labor cost, it includes
So
like
labor cost is one terminology that I can understand. Okay. The second,
how many number of cuttings is done within the time and time consumed for it, sir.
you're not getting my point. See, labor cost is one of the terms that are making that are making your cost to be 635 rupees.
Yes, sir.
Sirf only labor cost or anything else also?
No, sir. Tools utilized in it,
So that is in tooling cost, no?
yes, sir.
But how much is given for labor cost? Out of this 635, how much is given for labor cost?
For labor cost, it is 137 rupees, sir.
137, and the rest of the amount?
Is for the tooling and for
But
the
you have already mentioned in tooling cost 480 rupees. Why this? Okay, what is the difference between tooling cost and process cost?
in tooling cost, it is the cost considered for utilizing a tool per conducting an operation. And what was the another one, sir? Is the process or
Okay, how did you validate the manufacturability of your car's design?
can you repeat, sir, please?
How did you validate the manufacturability of your car's design?
I actually didn't get your point, sir. What is?
The point is you designed something, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
How did you validate that it is pretty possible for you to manufacture that? The manufacturability, the ease of manufacturing anything.
Our design consists of a simple design, which is easy to manufacture, and
How?
also
How? You
like
are going for laser cutting, you are going for CNC machining. Is it easy for manufacturing? Not everyone
uh,
can do that.
no, sir. We have used laser cutting for only some particular components, like a brake
Even if
pedal.
it is for one component, then it is, if it is involved, then I mean, we need to know how can you say it easy to manufacture? It cannot be easy to manufacture. No? Not everyone can do that. It needs special machinery, it needs special operators, right? So
Yes, sir.
without that particular component, your vehicle cannot be completed, right? Even
Yes,
if
sir.
it is one or two, doesn't matter. So how did you validate the manufacturability of your car's design?
Like you said, it consists of some uh, mm, uh, excess machinery. Apart from that,
That should be said advanced machinery, not access.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will be contacting with multiple manufacturers for the laser cutting
Okay. The
parts. So that
second question would be, how did you balance the trade-offs between cost, weight, and performance of your car?
uh, like uh, I didn't get your point, sir.
Basically, how did you create a balance between cost, weight, and performance?